Well, some of you might be thinking, I know how to rotate my hips, and I'm a pretty well-built guy, but still, my techniques aren't so strong. Why is that? Well, the answer might be hidden in this muscle right here. Let's dive deep in this video. Hi guys, I'm Yusuke, a karate coach in Japan, and thank you so much for checking out today's video. The key word for today's video is going to be the lat muscles. So this is the very common mistake I see all the time people doing. You get your shoulder up and you punch, you block, you do these movements. However, that means the energy is coming from the shoulder and then down to your fingers, which means that you're only using this part of the body when you have your whole body moving. Previously, I've done a full tutorial video on the hip rotation, so I'd like you to check it out first before watching this one. But there, we learned how to get the power from the floor to the hips. So we only went up to here. Now it's time for you to connect that through the back and then out to your hands. Today's topic is going to be from the back to the shoulder area. So the transition of power from here to here is what we're covering today. The previous video was from there to here. So the lat muscles. I'm pretty sure some of you, if you aren't so familiar with this, aren't really used to activating this part of the muscle. So first, let's do a simple push-up. Get your hand wider than your chest and place the hand down like this. Make sure they're wider than your shoulder width. And from here, I'd like you to do a normal push-up. Let me put the mic down. From here, make sure the hands are around here, don't have it up. And focus on right here, under the armpit. And then you do a push-up. If this is hard for you, get your knees down and try to have your back straight. Okay, don't do this. Try to have your back straight and do a push-up. The muscle you feel that's being used right now, that is the lat muscles. If you have any questions so far, please drop your comment in the comment section below. So after you've done that, now let's bring it closer to karate. Step 2 is going to be moving this for the punch. When you punch, the difference between the push-up we just done and the punch is that the arm comes in at last, right? We don't punch here, we punch in the middle. So let's adjust our motion a little bit. What I'd like you to do now is, this time, have the same form on the wall now. Lean on the wall, and what I'd like you to do is use the lat muscles. Don't push with your shoulders, use your back to push, and then bring your arms together. So you're gonna go on the wall, push, and then bring your arms together. When you bring them together, you can really feel this muscle being activated. So here, do that a couple times. Let's do it 5 times together. Each, in, hands in, down, knee, san, bring it in, make sure you bring it in all the way here, shi, don't bring the hands up here, down here, and go. Okay, now you got the feeling here. Let's keep it out here. Let's do a Shotei Uchi. Shotei is the part right here of your hand. And what I'd like you to do now is to bring your hand down here, around the hip bone, and from here you're gonna push it out. Focus on getting it out from here, okay? And squeeze your hand out. This squeezing feeling is very important. Here, out. Let's do it 5 times. Ich, ni, squeeze it out. San, shi, go. Keep your hands down here. So keep your hands lower than your normal hikite. The normal hikite, I believe, is like here, or maybe in other styles, if you do like shitoryu, it's even higher. So bring your hands down and punch. Let's speed it up 5 times. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Okay, relax. Just for your reference, Goju-ryu, they do sanchin to train these parts. Some of the masters, hit this part to remind you that this is being activated. I think you've seen this in my Yusuke and Okinawa series as well. So from here, this time, let's go into a normal punch. So again, here, let's check the sensation one more time. Okay, you feel it here. Now keep both hands out, make them a fist, same feeling here, and pull back one side. This is being out right now, and this is being pulled back. When you pull back as well, don't pull straight back. If you tuck it in slightly, you're gonna feel this part. From here, let's squeeze it out. Each, squeeze it out. So not here, here. Let me come closer. Ni, san, shi. You can see that my shoulders are not up. Go, like this. Let's punch 5 times fast. Ich, here, ni, san, shi, up. Okay, relax. Good. So here, this is very important for when you punch. Now let's now move on to blocks. Let's do gedanbarai because that's the easiest one to do. From here, tuck your arm in. When you tuck your arm in as well, make sure you think about this part. When this is not being used, the arm will be far away from the body. However, if you tuck it in, it'll come close to you. So have this feeling, and from here, you're gonna keep the power on the blocking side and get the arm down. Make sure this is being activated. Don't block like this or like this. No need to move your weight forward here. Keep your weight in the middle and pull back. For the hikite, don't pull straight back like I mentioned. Curve it around you. Ich, ni, here, san. Try both sides. Ich, ni, san. Right here.
Also, I provide private and group lessons online, so if you'd like to check that out, please check it out from this link up above. The first week for the group lesson is free, so why don't you give it a try? Let's continue with the video.
Now, let me connect what we've learned today with what we learned in the hip rotation video. So in the hip rotation video, we talked about keeping your toes and your knee face to the front, and you twist your thigh back and bring the front groin right here. From here, you want to push your hip forward to turn the hip forward. However, like I mentioned, the power only flows to here. So today's part was from here to right here. So I guess when you do a gyakuzuki, go into the form. From here, legs first, hip, and then the lat muscles here. So it doesn't really matter if you're doing this. It's just that this has to be activated here. Make sure you pull back as well to release this power right here. Here. Maybe a good practice for you is to have yourself very close to something that you can punch. Put your hand on here, go into hanmi, and use the lat muscles to push the object forward right here. So that way you can train and really feel how you are using that muscle. So if you have any questions, please comment down below. And thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Make sure you watch other shotokan tutorials that I've uploaded so far. And like I mentioned, I provide online private and group lessons. So if you'd like to receive these feedbacks from myself every week, then consider joining from here. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.